Okay, I'm going to demonstrate an integration that we have where we generate a document from some information in an item within Monday.com, and then that document is saved to SharePoint, and then a PDF copy of that document is emailed to the person. So there's quite a bit to unpack, but let's just show you. So if I create a new item here, we've already got an automation which creates a templated folder structure within SharePoint. I'm just going to take that as given. So let's say we create a new item and we call it David Simpson. That's me. And we're also going to give me an email address. So that's david@dsapps.dev. And we're going to have an address. This is my house, my street, my town, my state. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Now, let's have some sub-items here. I'm just going to list some of our products. So we've got Microsoft 365, Automate, and Embed. And we have, let's just call that correctly. And we have Tableau, Cloud, Embed. Let's try that again. Okay, so that's two of those. So what we're going to do is when we click on this button, it's going to read a bunch of data. Let's just have a request date in here. Let's set that as a different date to today. And let's give it a time as well. So it's going to read a bunch of data. It's going to read this data here. It's going to read these things here. And it's going to populate them from a Word template. So I've got this template. So it's just a letter template, and this is saved in SharePoint. So you can see we've got our logo, we've got the person's, so the item name, the address, their phone. I haven't populated that. And then we've got today's date, and then it says, dear item name, this is the person, thank you for your recent inquiry. And then we have a list of all the sub-item names, and these are a list of our products. And a bit more, and then it says the Monday username. So this is the username of the automation user, and then we've got the email and phone number, account name, and so on. So what we're going to do is we are going to press this button. It will generate a Word document. It's going to save it within this folder here. So you'll see it appear as a Word document here, and then it's also going to email it to me, and that's going to then appear in my Gmail here. So quite a lot of things going on. So let's have that automation running. So if I click on automate, I'm going to just search for PDF, and I can find this one. When button is clicked, I'm going to have the create letter and send email button. In a SharePoint site, we're going to search for our Monday site that we're using. I'm going to read a template. I'm going to search for template. We've got Word template example letter here. Save the document to SharePoint as a file, and I'm going to call this introduction letter .docx and send an email to, oh, here's the email. Let's see. So I've put dear, and let's have the item name in there. Find attached introduction letter. Best wishes, David. And then let's just put the board name in here just because we can. And then we're going to send it to the email address in the email column with a PDF copy attached. We've forgotten to type our subject, so let's just do this again. I'm just going to put the board name down here. I'm going to put the item name here. I'm going to say introduction letter, exclamation, and I think that's it. And then we can create the automation. So now when I click this button, it's going to take my name, the request date, email, the address here, and these sub-item names. So let's see that happening. Automation is running. Automation was completed. So if we have a look in here, we should now see the introduction letter appears. And it's populated my name and address here. Again, my name and the sub-item things here. And a bunch of stuff down there. Now, it's also sent me an email. So if I go over here to Gmail, I can have a look at that email. And it says, Dear David Simpson, please find attached an introduction letter. And then it says example board, because that's where the board's from. We have an attachment, and it's a PDF version of the same letter. So we get to store the Word document within SharePoint, but the person from the email column gets to receive an email with a PDF attached. So that's it. That's the new automation that we've got going. Thanks.